ready for this pro card? Making his way to the cage, London Thomas.
Frail shit, cause when my coke come in, they got used to scale that they weigh the whales with coffins on the cheek. God, they made the total take. Just can't.
I don't give a fuck about the Halloween and content and whatever. But like, I was gonna tell
London Thomas on his way to the cage, coming to us from Las Vegas, Nevada. London is an all-American wrestler, so excited to see what he does with that wrestling background. Very credentialed wrestler.
Certainly, and we're going to have another one of our media members coming alongside here. He's also one of our sponsors for post-fight interviews, owner of Q&P Co. That is George Vega. Hosted a tremendous fundraiser event last night at the Aslan Community Center. We were part of a toy drive, helped a lot of the youth in the community. Spent a little holiday cheer in the process. We had Brandon Raw Dog Roybal holding some pads, working with some kids.
Very
Denver
nice.
Foos were out there in the mix. Some pictures with the Santa and the Grinch out there.
And his opponent making his way to the cage, Thomas Lozano.
And as you were talking about, London has a tremendous wrestling background back to the days of one of our also veterans of the Colorado Combat Club cage, Jacoby Jones, one of my brothers out there. He said, "Oh, London's fight on your card, huh?" Knew him from way back in the Fargo days, the Greco days of big-time national level wrestling at the prep level. Was at one point an Iowa State recruit, as I believe.
Yeah, this will be a good one. I know Tommy has a wrestling background also. I'm not sure what the pedigree exactly is, but this will be, and obviously he's very good at the jiu-jitsu game as well. So we'll see what happens here.
Tommy Lozano is an exciting prospect that's coming out of the Sub Hounds. He's fought for us at the Colorado Combat Club cage before. He's coming off of a big victory in his pro debut, where I believe it was, what, a 15-second flying knee knockout?
Yeah, 12, something like that.
12,
but hey,
anything
12,
under 15, it's all right in that same ballpark and realm.
He tried to pull off the Jorge Masvidal special.
And it looks like we've got Justin Gaethje and Luke Padillo over here. Some VIP guests over on the cage.
They're here for Xavier.
Xavier, yep. There's some VIPs in the building making their way, sitting cage side. Gotta love it when you have some Colorado royalty over there.
Oh, definitely.
Justin Gaethje will be fighting for that UFC lightweight title next month.
It is a professional MMA bout. It is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. It is brought to you by the best little tattoo shop in Logan, Colorado, Satori Tattoo. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. He weighing at a ready 154.5 pounds. He represents Parada MMA. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for London Thomas! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall.
Also want to give a shout out to Trevor O'Connor and Mike Gonzalez with After the Final Bell podcast. So Trevor is a guy who brought me into the business way back in the day, and he's here in attendance. So is his wife Kristen, who's their producer. I was just on that show just a couple of weeks ago. Episode dropped this week, but he said he's here and he's ready to see what Tommy brings to the table. Said Tommy's a born wrestler. He can tell by the fire in his eyes that he's locked in.
I used to do jiu-jitsu with Trevor back in the day at 303 Training Center also, so.
The fight game is just such a small world there, Art. We all have degrees of separation to each other at some point.
Excited to see how this one plays out. Wrestler versus wrestler. Might just be a striking fight. Let's see what happens.
Tommy with the height and reach advantage.
Yeah, definitely.
Strong inside kick from London in the process. Now, folks, this is a professional bout. We are working with 3 5-minute rounds. You do see the full rule set here.
Oh, brutal low
Elbows and knees to the head allowed.
from Tommy. He catches it.
Good takedown defense, though, from London up against the fence.
Yeah, London has the body lock on Tommy right here.
London looked for a potential throw opportunity off
Yeah.
of the fence with that Greco background.
Beautiful short clubbing shots by Tommy, followed by a foot stomp. Made London change positions for his head.
Working with that S grip, though.
He's got-
Tommy able to get some rotation off of the fence.
Yes. He's got that lock opened up, nice knee. Oh, London throws a nice elbow, just misses Tommy. My view here is blocked by the referee, but
You got a
looks like-
nice view of Tim Mills' better half.
It looks like Tommy's just got him pinned on the cage here.
Yep, he's got one leg elevated in the process. Little leg whizzer working here from London. Tommy with the over/under right now.
Nice knees exchanged by both gentlemen.
But the head position right now is huge for Tommy and being able to establish and maintain control off of the fence. If he can free that wrist, yep, I was going to say, here comes a short elbow right off of that. Needed the inside of the leg, snap down from London, though. London unloads with a couple of hooks. Shake out of the arms, they meet back in the middle here.
Oi! Tripped on that a little bit, but Tommy has an excellent jiu-jitsu game from bottom. You don't want to play around with him too much. He's got great
Working on
leg
that heel
locks.
hook entry here.
Oh, you gotta be careful with that. Oh, boy, he's ripping that.
Oh, and a heel hook finish by Tommy Lozano.
Another first-round finish for Tommy Lozano.
Oh, man, and with the torque and the angle of London's knee, you hope that he's all right.
Yeah, that was looking like it was going to be bad if he didn't tap. Luckily, he did, and he might have tapped in just enough time to prevent anything too serious.
Yeah, I mean, when you start talking about, especially outside heel hook in that way, you're all of a millimeter the wrong direction, and there goes the next 9 months to a year.
Exactly.
But I was also wondering, did he have just enough clearance to, because with the shorter legs, you have a shorter space to clear the knee from being in danger, but Tommy's grip was locked in tight, and he took that home with him. Back takes and leg breaks, the signature slogan of the Subhounds in the process. Congratulations to Tommy Lozano.